If you've been watching my videos lately, you'll have probably seen me harvest these potatoes. You'll know that they're all grown from shop bought, set aside potatoes. Do you know what variety they are? We'll come to that in a minute. But really what I want to make this video about is selecting shop bought, store bought potatoes to grow on. To grow into a potato plant for you to harvest potatoes at home, as opposed to purchasing seed potatoes. Okay, now every year these particular topics crop up. Farmers markets, organic potatoes and growth retardants or growth suppressants on potatoes come up every year. So I want to discuss those now, particularly for someone that's new to gardening, someone that's going to grow potatoes from shop bought, store bought potatoes for the first time. Okay. For varieties, I'll give you the names, see if you can tell me which is which. One of these potatoes is called Nemo. Put your finger on the screen. Have you put your finger on this one? Yeah, you've got that one right, Nemo. It looks like Nemo, the fish, doesn't it? Easily recognisable. One of these potatoes is called Cultra. If you don't grow these in your part of the world, then presumably you may not have seen them before, and certainly if you haven't watched my videos. So it is a bit unfair, but I'm in the UK, these are readily available in the UK. Which one's Cultra? Put your finger on the screen. Are you on this one? This one's Cultra. See the pink on the end of the potato, on the eyes? Cultra has pink eyes. Right, which one's Manhattan? Got your finger on this one? This one's Manhattan. No distinguishing marks. But I know it's Manhattan because I grew it. And last but not least, Rooster. You know Rooster's a red skin. You must have got Rooster. That's Rooster. Okay, so you've got them all, haven't you? Nemo, Rooster, Cultra, Manhattan. I'm going to move them about now. We're going to do this again. Did you watch my hands? I didn't. Okay, let's go again. It's got pink eyes. Cultra, do you get it? Looks like a fish. Nemo, 2 out of 2. We'll leave that one to last. You've got to get this one, it's the only red skin. That's Rooster. You must have got that one. There's only one left. This one, it's got to be Manhattan. So what's the point I'm trying to make here? Well, the point I'm trying to make here is these potatoes are easily recognisable. Easily recognisable. So if you're buying these potatoes, you should be able to recognise them But if you don't, and if you're buying them in the UK, what you'll find is that when you buy those potatoes as washed potatoes in a plastic bag, on the bag you'll actually get the farmer's name, it's the person who grew them, where in the country he grew them, so what region, what county, and the variety of potato. You're going to get all that on that plastic bag. This potato is a potato called Maris Pear. It's grown in Angus in the United Kingdom, and the grower is Mark Middleton. This is a potato called Annabelle. The variety is Annabelle, and it was grown in the county of Norfolk in the United Kingdom. And the grower is John Williams. The variety of this potato is Charlotte. Charlotte was grown in the county of Berwickshire in the United Kingdom, and it was grown by Ewan Stark. The variety of this potato is Vale Sovereign. Vale Sovereign was grown in the county of Perthshire in the United Kingdom, and it was grown by Colin Mitchell. This potato is called Saxon. Saxon was grown in the county of Berwickshire in the United Kingdom, and it was grown by Andrew Thompson. Hey, how much more information do you need? You don't need any more information than that. Those farmers are putting their name to their potatoes. They're proud of their product. They would like you to eat their potatoes. I don't think they're too bothered if you want to grow their potatoes, provided you buy their potatoes. But these are quality potatoes. Farmers put his name to it. He wouldn't put his name to it if they weren't quality. So when you go to your farmer's market and you're buying some potatoes, do you know what you're actually buying? Are you buying potatoes direct from a farmer? Is it the farmer selling potatoes directly to you, no middleman? Well, if that's the case, surely that farmer will know what potato they've grown, what variety they've grown. Just ask. If you buy potatoes at a farmer's market, ask the person selling you the potatoes what variety they are. There should be a named variety. Now then, let's talk about organic potatoes. I have lots of people telling me about organic potatoes. Which of these potatoes are organic? Can you tell just looking at them? If they were in a farmer's market and the farmer's market said, yeah, these are organic potatoes, well, they just look like potatoes to me. I can't tell whether they're organic or not. I'll have to take it at your word that they are organic. So which ones of these are organic? Just by looking at them alone. You can't tell. You can't tell an organic potato from an inorganic potato. Well, here's the answer. All these potatoes are organic. How do I know? Because I grew them. And I grew them organically. How did I do that? I used soil from my garden that was infused with chopped seaweed, leaves and grass. And in some instances, I added an organic fertilizer, blood, fish and bone. So I knew these were grown organically. They're organic potatoes. But you can't tell. But I know they are because I grew them, and if you grow them at home, you can grow organic potatoes. Now the one last thing I want to talk about, growth suppressant. There's no growth suppressant on these. I didn't put any on. And when we think about organic potatoes, there's no herbicide being sprayed on the plants. I didn't spray any on. There's no insecticide sprayed on the plants. I didn't spray any on. So they're organic. And there's no growth suppressant. Now if you're buying potatoes at a farmer's market, there's probably soil attached to those potatoes. They're possibly not washed. Well, if they're not washed, there can't be any growth suppressant on there, can there? Surely if you put growth suppressant on, it washes the dirt off, it washes the soil off, does it not? I don't know. You tell me, do you buy your potatoes at the farmer's market? Is it the farmer that's selling you those potatoes? If you asked him, would he tell you what variety they are? Are they organic? Can you tell they're organic? Do they look organic? What does an organic potato look like? What about growth suppressant? Is there any of that on there? Well, there certainly isn't any on these, and I've got to tell you now, I'm going to eat every single one of these, and a lot more besides. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this video, this little bit of fun we've had with identifying potatoes, and we've talked about farmers markets, recognising organic potatoes, growth suppressant, and I've enjoyed making it. I'll expect to hear from you in the comments. This is Homegrown Veg, signing out.